buddy. Hopefully, we have some less ass-eating audio this time, because yesterday it was quite as hell. But 2 in a row. Let's go. 2 days in a row. Gotta find myself. Also, the mic is way closer to my face, so it's gonna sound better. But hopefully, I don't like go screaming or anything, because if I do, we're done for. Yeah. Click on stream, test audio, see if it's sounding good. I'm an idiot. My Bluetooth headphones are on. Obviously, I can't hear myself. Okay, yeah. It's definitely an improvement over yesterday. That's all I need to know, boys and girls and gals and guys and antelopes. Shout out the antelopes. All right. Let's do some puzzles. Puzzles are fun. We're trying to get high elo. Let's do puzzles. I'm also on a free trial of platinum right now, so you know what it is. Custom puzzles. Let's work on our end game. End game. There's an entire section on en passant, dude. That's pretty gas, actually. Okay, black to move. What do we got? Black to move. I can't move the pawn. If I move, this is the only place I can move my king. Okay. Yeah, light work. They're obviously trying to push P this way. So if I chase down these pieces, can't let them get queen. Take. If I take here, I'm blocking myself off. If I go here, they can't go anywhere. Force that king to move and then go there. I outthought myself there. I aggressively outthought myself there. That's okay. That is totally fine. Kind of weird playing without headphones. I'm not used to streaming without headphones. We're just gonna put them on, even though we're not actually listening to anything. But whatever. Audio test. Okay, I might not even have live playback on. There we go. Direct monitor. Sound a little better. Yeah. Still doesn't sound awesome, to be honest. Okay, what are we doing here? White to move. Yeah, obviously take there, because then if I take here, I can push P. Okay, so the thing is, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I can get there sooner, and then I can check and find a way to win. So yeah. Okay. All right. Next. How many puzzles should I warm up with? 10? The 10 endgame puzzle seems reasonable. And then we just get to work. What do we do here? If I take knight, they take. Let's take. If I take. Yeah. Okay. What is the Elo rating on that one? 843. You know, it's crazy because there are certain like 1,400 Elo puzzles that I log onto, and then there are genuine 300 that I'm just like, I don't know. so yeah, not great, to be honest. I have desktop audio on. How loud are my piece moves. Obviously in check, I have to go somewhere. Do I go here? No, that's protecting pawn, I think. I go here, attack that piece. Okay. Makes sense. Now if I push P, I attack the king. I was thinking about that in the wrong direction. All of a sudden, this is fucking hosed. Oh boy. Re-attack. Okay. Seemed like a good idea, Loki. Guess it wasn't. Retry. Well, if I push pawn, they're gonna. Yeah, no. What am I doing? If they take that, I'm just up a freaking rook. What is wrong with me? Really didn't think that through at all, which is par for the course. Coffee. Okay. Black to move. Going that way. So they're coming this way, which means these pieces. We're going that way, which means we can push these pieces. Yeah. Now. Yeah, I can really push this entire piece. Cool. It's really just all about, counting, making sure there's no way the king reaches my pawn before I can promote. And if we're clear there, we're just off to the races. Is the microphone too close? I'm getting the occasional peek over here, but I don't want to be too quiet either. Okay. Mosquitoes have not gone down. Ooh, almost got it. But I didn't. Hello. Welcome. Got any grapes? Okay, black to move. That's not what I wanted to do. Misclick. Okay, so if I go here, I lose that piece. We're kind of just screwed. If I go here, they go up there. I attack. Yeah. Wait. I've stumped myself here. If I go here, you attack there. I check here, but what's really the benefit? But if I take here, they take there. I check. Man. Word. Light work. No reaction. Some reaction. 747. Cool. Next. Check. Always check. Always look for checks. Unless it's early game, because then like 9 times out of 10, you're just gonna accidentally like trap your piece or get like blocked and just waste a move. But yeah, other late game, always look for checks. Always look for checks anyways, but just maybe don't always take them. All right, black to move. This dude is a mile away from me, and we're just gonna push B. All right, that's 7. 3 more puzzles, and then we'll just hop into some rapid games. I've been like actually fighting against myself recently because I'm just gonna play rapid, play more games, but then I really think about it. It's just like I don't give myself time to think, and I'm really slowing down my progress that way. So we're gonna start playing longer games regularly. I'm gonna try and abandon the idea of being a blitz player for the time being. Black to move. Right. Oof. See, that's why I can't play Blitz, because if I'm playing Blitz, I'm just gonna panic and do some shit like that, and then all of a sudden I start losing time and blah blah blah. Next, it's 8. What do we got next? Okay, white to move. All right. If we take there, I'm not up any pieces, but they also can't get to my pawn. Oh yeah. How about that? Right. Maybe if I would just think for 2 seconds, I wouldn't be messing up these puzzles. Which is why bullet chess is stupid. It's not stupid, but I am really bad at it. It's a little stupid. Okay. Oh, white to move. Okay, yep, we're going that way. I feel like it's always just like when in doubt, just push pawn. You know what I mean? Okay, so if we push pawn here, he obviously takes. If I go check, yeah. All right, 10, just like that. Easy, light work and reaction. Now, instead of warming up with a bot like we did last time, we're just gonna play some chess. Let's not be weird about it. Let's just play like a normal person. Do we need like background music? I'm not signed into Spotify on my thing, so I'm not really sure how I'd go about that. But I don't have YouTube Premium, so just advertisements and shit. Rather not. Yeah. Play online. 10-minute rapid. Ooh. Okay. No need to stress out. I'm 400 elo. If I lose all my points, I lose all my points. It's not that deep. It's a bit early to be taking this much time on an opening. No, keep pushing knights. Okay. I'm just not worried about them taking. If I go out here, allow myself to castle, there's no threat at our current state, so we'll just work towards castling. Like, I feel like this move is so useless because all it does is attack this pawn, right? I say that, but then it's about getting stuff in the middle of the board as well. So it's not useless, isn't the right word. Castle. Now it's time to kick out the bishop. They take pawn and attack knight. I don't give a shit about this knight. I'd rather have the bishop. Okay. Now, if I take here, what am I accomplishing? Take here, they get over here. Then I can take this and open up the file to the king. I don't hate that. Oh, wait, no, that all assumes. Yeah, because if I take here and they take with the pawn, then they take with knight. Not super ideal. At least I don't think so. Hold down the attack here. Ruined the entire idea of my castle, by the way. I just built my king a house and then just tornado blew the roof off. So well done, me. Yeah, cool. I don't really have a fork currently. I'll work towards getting this piece out. seem too bad. That seems like an even trade. I'm not sure if either of us are in a better position. I have more pieces out, but my king's pretty open. What am I talking about? A king being open there. Their whole thing's open, ain't it? Alright, that doesn't threaten anything if I open that up, and if I go here, bishop trade, which isn't a bishop for a knight, which is a deal I will take. Yeah, sure. We're fine with that. Not sure if this fucks up our position at all, but whatever. Take, and if they take, I take. Cool. And then again, this file is open, because then I can push against bishop. Oh, and I guess I fork these pieces if they don't take. And check, so they have to take. And then move here and entirely open up file. Sure, I don't see why not. Seems reasonable. Cool, dude. You're attacking nothing. And then my bishop, but I'm not worried about it. Yo, if I could get the rook off the table, I have this. It'd be pretty good. Attack there. Dog, I've got 8 minutes. I need to stop rushing. I'm like aggressively missing something here. Aggressively missing something here. If they go there, that's not checkmate, but not a bueno situation. Yeah. Obviously. Then if I go back here, yeah, that's probably my best effort. Run out the king. I go here. Nope, that's bad. And that, yeah, now that's open, which is kind of suboptimal. What do I want to do? Fall back. Get these pieces out. Cool, dude. Now I go. If I go here and they take queen, they're not up material, so we're chill. Would a queen trade be bad here? Force us to an endgame, which I'm notoriously horrible at? I don't know. I know we threatened this, though, which is good. Okay, so if I check here, they can't take. Then I go. Okay, so if I check here, their only two moves are. If I check here and they go there, I push piece. Put bishop here, and that's pretty free. But then do I have free pieces if I do that, or is this just a meaningless check? Which file do we want to attack? If I go here and here, then that's protected, and then I still have bishop, so they can't move out. This makes sense to me. If feel like there's just so much obvious stuff here that I'm missing, but I'm not good at chess. What can I say? But we're looking to be less bad at chess. I also suppose I don't fully... Yeah, I do. Okay. No, we would have been... That's a free rook if I went there. And this is cutting off that file, which is definitely important. Now, if I go here, right, I think it'd be ideal if these things were like switched around, but if I go here, they have one safe square, it seems like. Okay, now if I go here and check and take queen, they take my rook. 1, 1, 2, 2. Wait, they're there. I go here, they take there. I take queen, they take... I don't hate that. Let's stop. If I go here, they can't even take. That's a free rook. Out here outsmarting myself for genuinely no reason. So they only have one legal move here, and it's there. So from that, what do? If I go here, they take, right? Obvious. If I go here, they take with queen. Suboptimal situation. If I go there and take with king, we would be off to the races, but I can't assume that they're going to do that. So do I just attack this file? Do we like boom, boom? I feel like that long-term strat, that makes sense. They don't have an immediate attack. All they can do is check that, which we can move out of the way of. So I think that was a good move. There's a lot of time there, though, and these mosquitoes are fucking horrible. Okay, that gives them escape routes for sure. Now if I go here, if I go there, does that give them one move? Yeah. What if I go there? Okay, I hang my queen. Let's not do that. So check. Where do they go? There, probably. Or there. If I check, they'll go one of those two places. Do we want to just try and win material here? Like if I just check and slide back. Ooh, but what if I go here to block that off and then slide out? No, that because this piece is going that way. Nearly just hung a piece there, which would have been suboptimal. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like they're going to check here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that kind of messes up that whole plan, but I'll just take here. Or just keep checking till the end of existence. That's cool too. That's actually a good move. Yeah, they just want a rook there. That kind of stinks. Is this dude playing for draw? What is the fucking plan here, dum dum? Fuck it, let's just try it again and see if this dude is really, really gunning for draw or not. If it is, I'm gonna have to make a different move. Okay. Now he's attacking that, so if I go here. Okay. Accidental checkmate. We love that for me. We love that for me. I'm alright right now. I prefer playing random. Pure accident, by the way. Let's game review that. Get comfy. Three great moves, by the way. Pretty S tier. A game rating of 350. So I was not playing as good there as I was hoping I was. So that's cool. Dude, 350 is such a tough rating. Okay. So. Book move. Of course, book. Yeah, weird move. Another weird move. Doesn't like that one. That's cool. Wait. Do they prefer this move? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Anyways. So they go there, I go there. Okay, so standard stuff. Okay. Good so far. Fine so far, anywho. Castle. That's almost never a bad move. That didn't feel like a good move. Okay, so this move is cheeks because I took it at the wrong time when I could have won a free pawn. So let's play that out. Yeah, that goes there, and then how would they probably go about defending that? If they took that pawn, they would lose a piece. So yeah, they're kind of screwed there. Anyways, so cheeks move there apparently. They slide out. That was a mistake. Okay, so apparently they were supposed to take that. Interesting. That's a bad move. Loki did not think that was a good move, to be honest. So they want us to take here again because it's still on the board. But are there options for that? For them wanting us to do something else? Yeah, because that just hangs a knight. That's not what I wanted to do. Did not mean to put that there. Obviously, that's an inaccuracy. Okay, anywho. So we played there. They play there. I didn't blunder anything, did I? Okay, so they're just really mad that I haven't taken this yet. Like, it's been there for about a million days. Finally take it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's an attack. What did they... Okay, so that's an inaccuracy. Interesting. So what are we opening up when we do this? If I go here, that attacks that piece, and they're automatically going to move this literally anywhere else, right? And then excellent. So I was what trying to set up? No, what does that set up? Go from here to here. Okay. Anyways, they would want me to take the pawn, which is interesting. Anyway, we've been playing stuff out here. Let's keep going here. Resume. That's bad. That's bad too. I was trying to simplify the game. My bad, I guess. They take with pawn. Of course they do. Threatens two pieces. Forces a simplification when I'm out material. I don't fully see the problem. Wait. So I make that move. What did they want me to do there? Attack with pawn? Okay. Don't attack with pawn. So they didn't want us to go pawn. Did they want us to start bringing stuff out? No. Okay, I'm clearly not thinking about this position enough. What do they want us to do? I want to stop getting eaten by mosquitoes, but here we are. What do they want us to do? Good move. And what did I play? I played here, and it was an inaccuracy. So, pawn? I'll take pawn. They take, I take. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Give me just a second. I'm gonna put on pants. I'm wearing shorts, and I'm getting murdered. Not cold enough in here for a hoodie, but it gives us sleeves. So we're going to get less eaten. Okay, anyways, I have a winning position. I want to know where I really started messing this up. Zoom. Boom. Okay, so that's a fine move. They take. That was bad. Okay. Alright, that's a good move too. Cool. Ooh, they played a great move. I'm not sure what in particular makes that great. Did they have a choice? Oh, but yeah, I suppose between their two options of here, here, or here, that's the best one because it doesn't stack pieces. Makes sense. I go here, attack rook. They slide there. I take rook because, of course, that's just good though. that's just good. What could they have wanted me to do? Genuinely, what were they wanting? Yeah, like that. That was bad. Didn't think about that too hard. That's taking that isn't the best move. That's crazy. What do they want? Do they want to trade? I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's a weird move. Okay. Let me. Should I have taken this out anywhere? Not really. Yo, I'm kind of mind blown that that isn't the move. Am I just trying to get myself into the open? Like, what's going on here? That's a mistake. I go here. That's a full-on sack. I go here. Also sack. So let's not do that. If I go here, that loses a piece. And my queen, of all things. They didn't want to trade, but this bro accept my challenge. But no, I'm just playing slow chess, my guy. I'm chilling right now. I'm not worried about beating anybody. Bro, genuinely, how is this only a good move? I am in genuine shock. Definitely not bad. Um, so if I go set this up. That's a blunder. What is that blunder? That blunder's checkmate. Of course it does. So I attack here. Would they rather me move my king? No, that's also just good. What, dude? Dude, what do they want from me? I don't see how that would be a good move in any capacity. Yeah, like that's cheese. Blunder checkmate even. I had a lot of checkmates here that I didn't realize, so that's kind of scuffed actually. Can we just... Okay, so we do need to do something that doesn't... No. This blunders that again, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, that fucks up everything. Dude, I'm going to figure this out, and then I'm going to play another game. Holy shit, my guy, this is fucking... I'm fucking baffled. Let me... Only one king move, that wasn't good. If they go here... Currently setting up mate, so we want to avoid that. If we went out of our way to just block this for some reason. No, okay. Almost thought I was onto something there. I wasn't. Dude, I'm so cheeks. Here, that really accomplished fucking nothing. Sack queen. Damn it. Okay. We're just trying to open up that file. No, we're not, because that wouldn't make any sense. Because I genuinely am in shock. Is there like only good move here? No, because the best is a thing. We have best options. I don't feel like that accomplishes much. Doesn't. Cool. Fucking enthralling chess content you guys are watching, by the way. Boom. Nope, that's trash. Cool. Awesome. Love that for me. So how are we supposed to be dealing with this right here in the best way possible? Is our move to ignore that entirely? Because I don't see that being good. If we tried this already. Okay, so that's another good. We don't want good. We want to know what the move is here. Okay, another good. Dog, what are we doing? Here, you take queen, get that thing off my back, and then start attacking pieces up there. Is that what they want? Bishop sack never seems correct to me. And that blunders the mate anyway. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Love that for me. I'm losing to a game review, man. I mean, I'm just a special breed of sucking ass. Is there like a game review thing, right? So I take here. Best. Why? This is best. Why? Explain. If you go here, like what does that do? Does that allow me to set up my RAM here, or what? Okay. Anyways, resume. Let's watch this out to its entirety. Okay, so that's a great move. Makes sense. move, so they start winning pieces here. Great move. Cool. That's I didn't have that many options. Alright, trash move. Also a trash move. What do they want me to do? They wanted me to move my queen. Oh my god, there was a check there? Holy shit. Okay. Anyways, take there. That check was still on the table, which is something, but it felt like a meaningless check. I feel like I saw that and then didn't do it. That's a great move. Because it forces a potential trade while I'm up material? Would that be a bad move for them? You know, but that's also a good move. So what's so special about that? I don't know. So that's a great move. They go here. And then this is where I start having ideas of this nonsense, which I do not see. Bad move. That's just trash. I see that. But that's only considered good. What did they want? Okay, no. Let's not spend 40 minutes reviewing each game, or we're never gonna do anything. I'd like to get at least 3 games in on this stream. Fucking absolute sirens going on out there. Can y'all hear that? No, that's pretty quiet. Okay, cool. After that, okay, so we were supposed to go. What were they? I mean, they say that's a blunder. What is that blunder? This? Okay. So, AK, when I saw that move, I should have made it, and I didn't, which definitely dropped my rating a good bit because that's apparently an ass-eating move. You go there, excellent. I go here, trying not to get mated. Then we've just got some weird, never-ending checkmate stuff here. Oh my god, I'm dumb as rocks. I was panicking. I had 3 minutes left. Why was I playing so dumb? Shit. Then accidental checkmate. Why is that a checkmate? If you go, you can't take, obviously, any up here is dead, up here, and then that is, fuck yeah. Wasn't a setup, but we take those. Cool. Cool. That wasn't bad. I mean, it was horrible, you know what I mean? But, like, it's fine. But yeah, for the most part, that was not stellar. Okay, what do y'all reckon next? I mean, what else can we do? We keep playing, right? Dude, I'm not accepting your challenge. I've accepted your friend request, but mind your business. I said no. Accept it. I'm done with these mosquitoes, dog. I say I'm done, but I can't fucking do anything about them, so what does it matter? Play online. By the way, I think my Elo drops by 100 points because of these mosquitoes. Like, I feel like that just messes everything up. I also forgot to post that I was streaming, so let me just promo right quick. Hell yeah. Your audio is bad, dude. You keep cutting out. Oh, what would be the solution to that problem? I wonder. Let me think about that for a second. If I make it louder, my microphone's going to start peaking, which is pretty cheeks. Let me confirm that I am listening through the correct device. I am. Settings. trying to look at some settings I got going on here to fix that audio. No. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Thanks for the call out. I will work on that off stream because I'm not really sure what to do about that, at least not while live. But I appreciate it. Okay. Let us start a new game. Of course. That's interesting. Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh my god, someone with chess in their username. How fun is that? That doesn't feel like an inherently good move, but I honestly don't care. Push P, I guess. Push P moves knight. What is wrong with me? Mm, really should have these openings memorized. I don't. If I go there and they take here, or what am I accomplishing? If I go here, they go there. I take there, and they take here, and I take with queen. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually not horrible. Cool. Not the worst thing ever. Didn't expect that. Now if I go here, that's a counting issue because if I go there, no, that feels like an even trade. Obviously, ooh, I suppose it's time to start progressing pieces, or just hang them for no reason. Don't worry about it. Okay, they get the queen out. This doesn't threaten anything currently. Yeah, that actually doesn't do anything. Cool, I'm gonna guess. Mm. If they go here, no, if they go here, they lose that piece. If they go here, they lose that piece. They're not. We don't have a threat here, so free pawn. Okay. That was weird. Game review. All right, what do we reckon? 800. I'll take that. Yeah, not a fundamentally fantastic opening if we're not kidding ourselves. Easiest win of my life. 68% accuracy is so cheeks, dog. It's so bad. But that's all right. That's why we're learning, and that is why I'm using a free trial of Platinum to do a lot of puzzles. Okay, let's start review. I'm not sure how much we can learn from this, but we will see. Review, bam. Yeah, because as soon as we're in like the book stuff, I'm not worried about doing different stuff. Okay, so that's considered an excellent move. That's considered good. So what is the stuff we should have started doing from here? That doesn't feel good. I feel like that just pushes the risk of me losing pieces. So that's not the move. Do they want us protecting my own knight? No, that's also just good. whenever I push a pawn only one piece, I feel like it doesn't get reviewed well. Do they want me pushing all the way up here? I don't remember thinking that was a good move. Yeah, no, it wasn't. So that wasn't the best move. So they want me pushing bishop instead of knight. That's an inaccuracy. This is quite interesting. Do they want me to open up here? Inaccuracy. Okay, so apparently we're really worried about that piece right there. So do we want to... bc5 and so on. Bishop c5. Just good though. We're looking for excellent. See, that's my biggest thing. Like, as soon as I get good, I feel like we're not converting position. Like, I'm trying to find what are considered the excellent moves here, but my biggest issue with that is even if we find them, like, what are we? Like, are these just straight computer moves, or are these things that nobody's ever going to actually play? Does opening up anything here to accomplish fucking anything? I didn't think so. Do we want to attack there? No, because this is what everyone does to me, and I usually just think it's stupid. Yeah, obviously, that's what they do. Well, that's certainly an interesting move, but I feel like it's just a free pawn. Good. Okay, we're gonna move on. Good. Okay, so all they wanted to do was move that one more piece, and they are... I still don't think that's that good. Yeah, but I already know how to not hang pieces for the most part. For the most part. But I don't know, because when I do my puzzles, I'm working on mid game. So whenever I'm playing the actual games, I'd like to look at these openings. So they obviously wanted to go there, though I'm not entirely sure how much of a threat that sets up. Okay, anyways, what did I play? I played pawn, which was apparently trash. Because I can go here, I guess. Nope, that's an inaccuracy. I'm fucking cheeks. What do they want me to do? What did they want me to do? No, I don't think so. That feels like a horrible move. So surely it's not that. Yep, like that's fucking awful. Do they want me to just ignore that shit and start progressing pieces? Inaccuracy. Put pawn up here is good, which is better than previous. Okay, anyways. Okay. So that's a trash move apparently. To be fair, didn't see that move coming, so it caught me off guard. So that was successful. And that was apparently trash. I went there, they went... I don't know, it didn't feel that bad. Taking was apparently awful as well, because they should have taken with the knight instead. Okay. So that was apparently just not a good move. What did they want me to do? No, that was trash. What did they want me to do? They want me to start looking for forks or something up here? Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Resume, and let's just play this one out to the end. Alright, obviously take. Progress bishop is excellent. Cool. Is good, but not great. And they did not want me to castle in this specific situation. Blunder. blunder, which I don't see, and then they resign. Okay. These damn mosquitoes, man. Okay. Sip of coffee, and we'll play a third game. Why not? We're having fun here. 2 wins in a row, by the way. We love that for me. Not that I had a reason to win that inherently. I mean, they resigned fast for some reason. Damn near got water up my nose. Play online. Start game. Also, there's such a vibe about playing on computer. I'm sad I didn't start doing this sooner, low key. Yeah. Right. Just hang piece off rip and just go on progressing pieces like it's nothing. That makes sense. Let me think here. They don't have a threat if they go there or there. Only thing they're looking for is here. That piece is free. Okay. Awesome. Double resign, by the way. That was absolutely rapid, dog. God damn. Okay. Yeah, 67 here was trash because you definitely saw whatever I didn't. Let's start review here. Boom, boom. That's considered a good move, by the way. Okay, yeah, that is a bad move because yeah, so that's a bad move. So because they could have gone here. Yeah, okay. So that's definitely something that I missed because I don't genuinely I've never actually had that not work. But we're supposed to go here. No? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Then they go here. And okay. I got it. Very cool. Very cool. None of these games have been hard fought at all. But I have absolutely learned something about that move right there. Thank you. Not even going to try to pronounce your name. I appreciate it. And then thank you, Stockfish, as well. In C6, here's the thing. Everyone who attacks with a Scholar's Mate at my level, I've simply not found anybody who actually knows how to do the Scholar's Mate. They open with that queen and just like expect you to blunder, and then they never check you. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I will be playing that from now on, unless I'm in like blitz or whatever, and I like freak out and panic. But for the most part, we should be chilling. Should be chilling. Okay. Well, a streak has to come to an end eventually. I'd say we just keep playing till I lose. I tend to understand Scholars better. Yeah, I feel like Scholars is one of those like quick fixes. They're just going to use it until they get to like a certain level and then it just stops working and then they got to relearn how to play chess again because they're no longer getting people that are falling for 4-move checkmates. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's just the biggest thing at lower levels is people just trying to quick fix where I don't know, I'm trying to take the hard route. I'm just like I'm just going to figure out how to play solid chess and it's going to work for me forever. So it just makes the most sense. Alright, we're playing on white. I don't like playing on white, but I don't know, I always make the same moves regardless, so it doesn't really matter. See, I feel like they're just always go there first. By always go, I mean I always go. You don't. There's not like a magic opening there. Okay. Yeah, let's just stick with our standard opening stuff for now. Now that those are open, do we want to progress bishop? What does that accomplish? If I go, do we want to work on getting this out? Does that do anything? No, not really. If I go here, they take there. Yeah, let's just go with the standard stuff. Weird. I go there. Take there. I take there. Feels like standard opening play. Okay. A bit strange. Okay, now let's see here. If I take here, yeah, if I take there, they take this piece, and then I don't have anything to attack it, I don't think. And then I lose a pawn. No, I lose a knight, not a pawn. What if I fall back here and re-attack that piece? Is that bad? I don't think that's bad. It doesn't feel bad. Not super bad anyways. Okay. There's no way I'm playing this correctly. This feels so non-book in a bad way. I really thought they were going to take this. Ooh, ooh. Mosquitoes. Okay. This is a goofy ass opening, dude. Yeah, like whatever I'm doing, it's not the way I'm supposed to be playing chess. Can we bait this to come out and then retreat and fork? Nah, fuck it. Worst case scenario, I lose. It's not that deep. In genuine shock, did not see that coming. What are you attacking here? You're going for the fork. What prevents that fork? If I go here, where is this person expecting to end up here? So the fork is obviously there and there. If I go, how do I prevent that? Here and then the trade, but it's really not that bad. Feels like a horrible move. Whatever. I'm overthinking it too much. Or underthinking it. I really did hinder my bishop's movement there, though. But I didn't want to trade pieces. Because then I'm trading a bishop for a knight, and I hate that trade. But then I suppose I would have had better position because I would have been further progressed. Maybe that was the move. I don't know. Okay, now you're threatening that. Except I can take that, so not really. Okay. Just that doesn't work because if I go here, I block off the queen, and then that fork still works. So we don't want to do that. Do we want to re-attack there? What do we want to do? We have a check on the. Wait. Yeah, that's the move, no? That felt like a reasonable move. I don't know, but then I can't threaten that because all they have to do is move there. Okay. I can check again, but are we accomplishing anything with that? Doesn't feel like it. Fuck it. Worst case scenario, force queen trade. I'll take that. Sad. Now. And I'm still really just. There's the threat of this. How do I avoid that fork, dog? Loki feels like I'm playing this all wrong, and to be honest, I feel like both of us are playing horrible. This, like that. What is that? Like none of our pawns have moved anywhere. This all went awry. Okay, now I can threaten this and get it to mind its business finally, because you're just attacking that knight, which is fine. Yeah. What I get for trying to get Hokey over here and getting him to do stuff instead of just progressing pieces. That's on me. Do not want to see the game review on this one, to be honest. Castle. Fuck yeah, dude. Do we finally work on moving out pieces? I mean, we gotta do it eventually, right? Yeah, sure. It is time. Are they gonna start doing weird stuff with their queen, I wonder? Yeah, so I gotta start moving faster. I'm either gonna get checkmated or lose on time. Either way. Is this a losing position? It doesn't feel winning. What move did I just make? Yeah, I got this piece. I should have gone here, no? Yeah, that feels like more of the move, low-key, but I was trying to castle. Getting in too much of a hurry. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that they moved. That's super tragic. Wasn't paying attention, and now I'm losing time. Keep that protected. Okay. What are they? Is that just upon them? they likely? Trying to think of what I think they're gonna do. Nothing. They just retreated. Cool. Forced trade? No, it wouldn't even be a trade. It'd actually be a win piece. So force him to retreat, I guess. Cool. Attack rook. Sure. We're on caveman brain right now, by the way, but it is what it is. I think their best move is just to move here, no? I just hung my rook. That's dope. Love that for me, truly. Yeah, I guess there's no other move to make. Or maybe overcommitting to the bit just because I lost a piece is a bad idea. Well, too late now. What do we want to do next? What are they waiting for, I wonder? Now, they're probably just thinking they won't take anything because that's not a threat. Thinking about the idea of it. I'm not saying that's exactly what they were thinking. Yeah, they're up 4 pieces. I don't think a queen trade is a good idea here. Do I have any checks? I don't. I don't have an attack on the queen. Never got the chance to castle. Do I want to go here and then try and get this out? Maybe just progress pieces. I don't know. Okay, you're obviously going there, but that's kind of the point I was going for anyways, so that's fine. Unless I just like hung a checkmate, which is possible. You don't got to think about it too much. Now, if I go here, suppose that pawn's potentially free. Or they go here, I go here, and they just force peace trades. I guess that would be fair, but I also wouldn't have much of a choice but to take because woohoo, we're getting here. Okay, I get that. Okay, what do we want to do here? If we move king, yeah, let's just move king back. But I think that's really all we need to do. Even though we might be forcing ourselves into a corner here. I think this is the first game to go longer than 5 minutes, by the way. No, damn, I got up to 455, by the way. Fuck yeah. Time to go lose all of that. Don't mind if I do. What do we want to do here? If I go here, they take. I lose that for nothing. I go here, they take. I lose that for nothing. If I go here, I mean, it's a free piece, but am I worried about progressions that they're making? I'm not sure. Instead of battering ram here, maybe. What happens if they go any of these places? If they go, okay. Thing is, if I go over here, no, this isn't defending anything anyways. Maybe we just want to get this to a more active position, but if I go there, I just lose that piece. So we don't want to do that. Fuck it. Whatever, I'm thinking too much. I don't have the time. We'll figure this out in game review. Also, I appreciate the advice, but please stop telling me what to do in the chat while I'm playing. That's literally just cheating. So let's not. Here. If I go with there trying to accomplish here? Take there. They're just trying to simplify, which makes sense. And they're also up 4 minutes, so I go here, they take there, obviously, but then I'm kind of chilling. Fuck it, dude. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Suppose they could take with king, which would be an odd choice. That just gives us this, no? And then we gotta force him back into the corner. But can we force him back into the corner with something more interesting? I don't know what I thought I could achieve there. I don't know what else to do if they go. Okay. Dude, I'm so low on time, it's not even funny. Fuck it, go back, I guess. Why not? I could probably think of why not, but why not? What does that accomplish? God fucking knows, but I am trying to get out of a situation. Now, what do we have? I go here. We have a check, but it just straight loses material, so let's not. I don't know what's happening. I have 12 freaking seconds. Fallback check. No, that doesn't. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm such a slow player. I feel like losing on time is like extra worse when you're playing rapid. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I feel like we can learn a lot from that game review though, so that's huge. No way my accuracy. Honestly, I'm shocked. I was over 60 there. Game rating of 600 is fucking generous. Start review. I think we are going to be reviewing this one till the end of the stream, low key, which is totally fine. We're gonna finish our coffee first, though. We're back. Anywho, let's scooch this up and get comfy. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. Now, book, 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 book. Even that was book. Cool. Not doing anything crazy here. Good move. We're gonna be fine with that for now. Terrible move. Awesome. Oh, that's an even worse move. Okay, it's not blundering a queen if it's a queen trade. I don't give a shit. What do they want me to do here? Just move somewhere else? Do they want me to lose the knight? That's my real question. Do they want me to just accept that they take my knight and go for a better position instead? Yeah, no. So they don't want me to blunder the knight. I don't want to blunder the knight either. Okay, no, that's bad. Okay, so where are all the places that we can move this? Do they want me to retreat? No. That only leaves me this. What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we supposed to do? They didn't want me to take, right? Yeah, they didn't want me to take. Am I supposed to just go there? That feels weird. Yeah. Confirmed weird. So, what do we do? send queen trade. That's best. What? What are we talking about here? All right, apparently one of us made a brilliant knight move, by the way. Damn. I think my boy got 2 great moves. Good for him. I think that's him. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. That is ridiculous that they want me to do that. Because then obviously you just take. Maybe they want to take with the knight instead. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Cool. So in this specific position, they want me to trade queens. Actually, no. Let me retest there. If we trade queens and they take their, they want me to then exit stage left. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, let's just continue on. I go here, which is apparently cheeks because it cuts off my opportunity to make this move. Automatically puts us in a losing position. This is a great move. What do they just take? They take my pawn, and now, yeah, now they have the ability to make that great move. Okay, so I make what they consider the best move here. That's good. Apparently they weren't supposed to go there because then I just take. Oh wait, that's an inaccuracy. Weird. Do they still want me to? Bro, they really just want that queen trade, dog. Interesting. Very interesting. Take there. Wait, do they want the queen trade from the other position as well? Yeah, as soon as that's on the board, they just want you to take it. Okay, interesting. Take. Inaccuracy. They did not like my strategy there. Computer did not appreciate what I was going for, so they'd rather me do, like, let's not kid ourselves, anything else. So, well, they want me to make the queen trade, but let's say we don't make that queen trade. What would they want me to do? Probably not this, because if I'm So they don't want me to do anything that risks this happening. Weird. Anyways. So that's a trash move. Okay. That's a good move. That's a blunder. That's a blunder? What did they blunder? Why is this a blunder? Dude, I'm in shock. I played a check here, and that was a horrible move, right? Yeah, that's a miss. Food. Nope. Okay. I thought I found something cool there. What did they blunder? They literally can't attack. I don't know what to do. What? A straight up blunder means they missed something like bad. But what did they miss? No? Okay. Dude, I'm back. They want me to re-offer that? No, they do not. How is this a blunder? How does this lose a piece? I genuinely, genuinely don't know what's happening. That's a blunder. That straight up loses a piece. Why? Does it lose this piece? Not immediately. Like, this either loses a piece or blunders checkmate, and I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not seeing checkmate. Anyways, am I supposed to like ignore that and like attack or some shit? No. Okay. So they want me to not let them take that piece then. Interesting. No, that's not what I want. What is my best move? You bitch. So they go here, I go there. What was the best move? Why is this the best move? If I go here, it opens the king so they can't take. Oh my god. Fucking shit, dude. The more you seed. That's crazy. Okay. Resume. So all this was fucked up. Fucked everything. I just tossed myself in a hella losing position. Yeah, so they straight up blundered checkmate there and I didn't see it. Cool. Of course I didn't. That's what I get for not being intelligent. Okay, so that's a bad move, apparently. It's a really bad move. Wait, so what did they want me to do here? No, that's a blunder. Cool. Awesome. Don't do that. That's not what they wanted. So even in this position, they do a miss, and I'm still losing, which is cool. Well, not really losing. It's like a tie, which isn't bad. They didn't want me to do that for some reason. This is just a trade. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so we want to still worry about this fork that's happening. They want me to move? No. I mean, obviously. This is a miss. Why is that a miss? If I take there, like, that's not really accomplishing much. Like, that's clearly bad. No. No, because if I take, that's a blunder. Lose that piece. Yes. What do they want me to do? Good, but not great. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Shit, dog. I don't know. Anyways, next. Trash again. Not good. Trash again. What do they want me to do? This is an inaccuracy. I mean, that's not gonna do much. That's a blunder, no? Yeah. So same in this position. Surely they didn't. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. Makes sense. I think I saw that one a bit too late. But apparently them taking was a bad move. Okay. Did they want to? No, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Of course not. Okay. Next. Next. Cool. Castle was good. Good. Bad. Good. Okay. They still want that queen trade. Some fierce. Okay. Alright. Okay. Great move because I fucking. Damn. Surprised I didn't read that as a blunder, by the way. So I obviously take rook as well. Not a terrible move. Okay. So that string of endgame wasn't nearly as bad as the start, low key. Jesus, man, I am got tuberculosis or something. Hour and a half. I'll I'll play one more game. Why not? And then I will probably review off stream. Play start game. Legend Division. I don't know what that. What a goofy ass move. I'm just gonna play normal. Thanks. What are we accomplishing? Are they just trying to like open up their rook? I don't. I don't really know what they're playing here. Okay, so we were here last time, and that's just simply not what they wanted us to do. But I already forgot what they wanted me to do. No, dude. No, this feels like it makes the most sense. Oh no, is that? Yeah, no, that just gives that piece away. If I go here, they just take with queen, so we're donezo there. Did I trap myself? I feel like I trapped myself. Okay, that's awesome. But if they take, I check. Then, yeah, let's. I guess we ignore. I don't know what else we can do there. Unless we like take here and then check. No, I think letting them take that is maybe the move. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I mean, they're up what, two pieces? I can live with that. Okay. Goofy stuff. Goofy stuff. Here. Levels of goofy. But now free because they're blocking her queen. Okay. Now what do they want us to do? If I go here, reattack that. They go here, I go there. Whatever. That's totally fine. They're not really. Do I just want to protect here? Yeah. Do I have a means of progressing that with his knight still there, by the way? Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Have we been forked? Yes and no. I don't feel like. I don't feel super threatened by that fork, to be honest, because if you take bishop, I just take that. It's even material. Let's think about this for a second. If you go here, no, either way you lose. If you go here, and yeah, no, either way it doesn't really do anything. At least not yet. I suppose that pawn is free. Yeah, it did. Almost tells myself there. Almost on queen. Didn't. Almost. I don't know. Force him to do whatever he was doing, I guess. Commit to the bit. Horrible time management, by the way. The mosquitoes are like ruining my entire vibe. I gotta build a bookshelf after this. take there because then, yeah. Yeah. And now I have the center. Bad position, even material. Okay. Okay. Like slightly better position and better material. That's not bad. I have a completely useless bishop. This is so unusable. It's not even funny. If I go here, it keeps him from enacting whatever plan he has, though. So free? No, not free, but then, what do we want to do? That's free. Yep. Okay. Now that I'm up a piece, do we want to just trade? Fuck it, I'll trade. Scooch this out, slide over. Now where are we threatening here? If you go here, just a straight fork. We don't want that. Right. So the fork here is there. If I go here, lock in my bishop, he still gets the same one. So let's not. We move out here and open up the rook. The rook. Fuck yeah. I'm an idiot because I still lose that fork because I moved into the wrong place. I'm dumb as rocks. Okay. Yeah, so if he goes there, we can't attack that, which means I was overthinking this because if he goes here, I can take that. Dumbass. Okay. I was stressing myself out. So I just moved king to open up file, but now okay, he's trying to I don't really have to worry about that. If that's a trade, I'm up material, so cool. Cool. Not worried about that. That's fine. I'm worried about my time. Like, that's not stellar. Let's attack this knight. Or should I do that with king? Probably shouldn't. Because then that gives him that. No, that pawn wouldn't be free, but whatever. Okay, force him out of position. Awesome. Awesome. If I go here. Can't go there. Yeah, I'm really blocked in here. Boom. Boom. And then I protect myself. Yeah. But that forces me to boom. Yeah, because I see what they're thinking, right? But if I go here, I go here, they go there. I go here, I check, and then attack piece. Do they? No, they don't have an attack on that either. Cool. Boom. They take. I go here. And then that's entirely open, so we move king back here. Why can't I move it there? Starting to think this was a horrible play. Yep, this was a really bad play. We really fucked up this endgame. This is why we do puzzles. They've just won a whole rook here. Odd choice. Yeah, I can just block that from happening. Still lose the rook, which sucks. But if they take there, I take it. Dog, my end games are so bad, it's not even funny. My time management is even worse. And now they're up 1 point of material in an end game where I have none of my pawns pushed. Okay, it's fine. Cool. You know, they don't really threaten anything here, which is nice. If I go here, they take, I take, they take. That doesn't feel very beneficial. If I could see if I can scare this dude off or not. Oh, well, that worked. I don't know if it should have, but it did. Well, that's certainly something. Triple stack pawns. Maybe that's a good thing. Now, if I go. Okay, how many pawns? They have 3, I have 2. They're definitely on material. If I go here, that piece is blocked off. I want to get this out of the way first so I can keep protecting that piece, right? Yeah. Okay, so take there. I go here. And that piece is still protected. Then I'm protecting that piece. Oh, but it's not that protected because that goes there, and that's not stellar either. And that's a weird move, no? Hmm. Don't really want to block that piece off. Try and scare Knight away, I guess. And successfully didn't accomplish anything, so that's cool. What does this do? Absolutely nothing. Cool. What does this do? I go here, he takes that. And that's like it. Okay, then I just start moving my king around. Why not? Fuck you, that's why. Okay, like why? Because obviously, why wouldn't they? Yep, we're screwed. That's fine. And then that's protecting that piece, so just scooch over here. And hope we get, like, perpetual check or some shit. Because we're hosed. Obviously, they were going to take that. That was predictable. Okay. Okay, so if I go here, okay, if I try and like push myself into the corner, they're attacking that line. So there, they would just lose a queen. Actually, that would be quite funny, but not helpful. I think they slide back here most likely. Okay. See, there's something so non-stressful about this because you're like already so accepting of a loss that you kind of just let it happen. You know what I mean? Like you don't really fear anything that's going on. Okay, so if I push pawn, I think I'm able to force a draw here. Okay, if I go here, you go there. Is that a that's a checkmate? If I go here, I feel like this is my only chance at a draw. No, checkmate anyways. Damn, I didn't think. Yeah. Okay. I always get surprised when I see those big numbers at the end, and then I realize when you play to the end game, when you play a very above average amount of moves. Okay, that was a very cheeks game. I will see what they put our ratings at because it's got to be low. Mine, anyways. 68% accuracy, 750. What? I mean, I'll take it, I guess, but that doesn't seem right. Anyways, that's going to do it for stream. I have so many mosquito bites on my hands because I can't get rid of them. I don't know what to do. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.